guys, it's Momtourage, the podcast about being a mom that thinks that most mom stuff is super boring. So we created our own posse. I'm Ashley.
And I'm Keri, and we are ready to walk you down the red carpet of motherhood.
Hey guys!
Hey everybody!
Wow. Keri, I think we might have to change the intro to reflect your new hair color.
Oh no, that shit is sick! That graphic.
We're not changing that ever. We'll be 60 years old and still have that.
I'm like, that's how I look. Also, this is semi-permanent. This shit's gonna be back to blonde. It's already coming out all over my sheets, so.
Ooh, fun. Well, welcome to Momtourage Live from your couch. It is the show for all the anti-mommy group mommies just looking for their squad. And we have got a really, really good show. Today is our pet episode, which is not a mom show, but it is also a mom show because—
Speaking of which, Beckett, stay in here. I'm trying to get him to stay in the room. Come here.
He's like, I don't want to participate, Mom.
I'm opening up the swag.
Do it. We've got a really, really great show. Our first guest today is celebrity veterinarian Dr. Lisa Lippman. And then our dogs Clementine and Beckett are getting readings from an animal communicator, which I am so excited about.
You know, I live for this shit.
Natalie Lucia. I'm dying. Like, how do you do it? Like, how does it work? You know,
what if our dogs tell us they don't like us?
I know Matt's been freaking out all day that Clementine is going to say that she doesn't like her life or she's depressed or something like that. But I don't think that's possible. And then we're ending the show this week with this week's installment of Momtourage Holiday Gift Guide, #swag bag. And the category is pets, gifts for pet parents. Oh,
that's
man.
right. That's right. Listen, let me just tell you, it's been a doozy of a day. I weren't even at that part yet, but Ashley and I could maybe fall asleep in the middle of this show. And that would make for great television. I
put on an oversized sweater and I was like, well, I guess I'm ready.
What if we did just kind of nod off in the middle of the show?
Well, I think people would have no reason to tune in then.
It would go viral, I think.
Yeah.
It would be so on brand for a mom show. We just fall asleep.
It would be very on brand. Hi, Linda.
Hi.
All right. So today's drinking game, seeing as that it is the pet show, is whenever we say something like, "Aw," or "Oh my God." So should we try it?
Yeah.
Keri.
Yes.
Your dog is so cute.
Oh, I know.
Drink. Mm-hmm. What are you drinking today?
Oh, I'm drinking a red wine from my wine subscription.
Oh, I had that white yesterday and it was very good.
Isn't it good? This is nice and oaky. I think I drank it on the show another day, but anyway. Look, doesn't it look like I have halo? I'll see you, halo. Anyway.
You love getting excuse
halo
to drink.
Light. I know. To drink, you mean to sing.
God.
It's going great so far, guys.
Today I am living our brand so hard. It is sad. Today we have a really, really great giveaway. It is a giveaway for your pets or for the best pet parent you know. We are not going to tell you what it is yet. You're going to have to stay tuned throughout the show.
Learn patience, guys. You need to learn patience.
But let me tell you, it's over $100 worth of stuff. It's really, really good. You do want to participate. And this week, the question is, what's the most ridiculous pet name you've ever heard or had or whatever? Not like someone's pet name for you, like a dog.
We don't need to know that.
Yeah, no, we don't want that.
Ashley, what's the funniest dog name you know?
We once lived on top of a witch, she was a witch, and her little chihuahua was named Chuleta, which means pork chop. And I just thought that was so funny. Also, Doug, because his dog was pork chop.
Pork chop. That's right. Dude, that Doug.
Yeah,
got it.
That Doug. How about you?
One time when we lived in Park Slope, we went to the dog park all the time, and this couple had also a tiny chihuahua named Tank Top. I feel like it's important for you guys to know it was a gay male couple, and they wore tank tops constantly.
Yeah, because if it wasn't a gay couple, a gay male couple, it would just be like, tank top.
But they wore crop top tank tops all the time, and they put their chihuahua in a crop top tank top, and his name was Tank Top. It was amazing. We also at that
I
same
really
dog
like
park.
that.
At that same dog park, there was also a dog named Snacks.
Well, I told the story.
Snacks.
Oh, you just
What
wanted
are you
to drink.
drinking, Ashley?
You know, my classic tequila soda.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. Should we get right to it? Should we do
Let's
some
get right to it.
drinking and dishing?
Hold on. I'm going to make my dog stand. Hold on.
A riveting show already, guys.
Look, it's a onesie.
I love your whole vibe today. I think you look
Thank you.
fantastic.
Thank you. I didn't shower.
Oh, wow. You managed all that? I
Yes.
did shower and I still look like
I think you look beautiful, Ashley.
no bueno, but that's okay.
Wait, so guys, we have to say, we forgot to tell the people how they can contact us about the dog name. You
You
can
guys.
reach out. You can leave the best story about the best dog name here, or I guess it should be pet name. It doesn't have to be dog name.
Right. It could be any
Any
pet.
pet
It
name.
could be a
Right.
bird named
Flutter. That's not a good one. You
I don't know
wouldn't
why
win.
asshole was the first thing that came to my mind. But yeah,
Anyway, you can
Flutter.
leave it in the comments here, or you can call us at, or text us at 918-352-MOM.
Don't call us because we're having a show right now and it is
We won't
live.
answer.
Oh man. So what do you have to drink and dish about today, Care?
Okay, so you want to know when you've hit a quarantine low. So you're
Like
like,
every day there's a new one. So yeah, what's the new for me? at
Okay.
least?
okay, so I joined a weight loss app called
Yeah.
Noon.
Right.
And it's been really successful. I've lost some weight and I feel like it's not that hard and it's sort of psychological, like you have a coach and everything that reaches out to you. And I had a couple rough days. And one of the things they first tell you to do is like, how will we know when you've hit a danger zone? And I was like, if I don't open up the app at all, you know that it's been bad. Like sometimes all I do is like log in my weight and read the articles. Sometimes I
Right.
don't like do all the things, but I'm like, if I haven't even opened up the app, and they're like, in the beginning, they're like, and how many days should we wait before we contact you? And I was like, 3. So the other day I get a text from a number I don't know. And it's like, hi, this is your weight loss app. We haven't heard from you in 3 days. You told us to check in with you to make sure everything was okay. And I texted back, you know how I am? Not okay, bitch. That's what I texted back. I said, it's been a real rough 3 days. That's why I didn't open up this app.
Did the
I was
app
like-
have a sense of humor and respond to that?
Yes, it was a real person.
Oh,
It
okay.
was literally my coach that I like text
Oh, I thought it was like an automated.
with. No, it was like a 646 number, which is a New York number. And I was like, oh God, now I feel even actually shittier about myself with like the weight loss app is like reaching out for like help. I'm like, oh man, I feel like that's a new low.
There are worse things.
I guess so, but I was like, oh man, that's embarrassing. How about you, Ashley?
Well, those of you who have been watching the show, listening to the show for some time, know that my grandmother died this year, and we couldn't
Everybody's died this year.
too soon.
Too soon.
Too soon. It was, it was earlier this year. It was hard. Whatever. She was cremated, and she lives in an urn.
It's so harsh. It's earlier this year. Whatever. She was cremated.
I mean, I'm trying not to harp on the she died part. I'm trying to get to the meat of the story.
It's just the way you said it. Whatever. She was cremated.
So she lives in an urn on a bookshelf in my parents' living room. And ever since she has been living there, my son has been like, what's that? What's that? Out of nowhere. All of a sudden, he notices the thing on the bookshelf. And the other day, I had just had it, and I didn't know. I never had the talk that she died because he wasn't, he maybe met her like 3 times. I just felt like, was now the time to do this, have this conversation?
Right.
And the other day, I just had it, and I was like, that's Bisa. That's where Bisa lives now. And he goes, his response is, dun, dun, dun. I swear on my life.
Don't swear on her grave because she's already dead.
No, he actually, and he's been doing that lately. Like before this, he'll ask a question, you'll answer, and he'll go, dun, dun, dun. It was just, the timing was so perfect. I don't know how he knows dun, dun, dun. I don't know. But nothing has been more perfect than that.
Oh my God, that is hysterical.
I
That
mean,
is so funny.
I don't even understand it. Like, where do they come up with these things? He's been so bad lately, and I just don't even know how to discipline him.
I mean, I don't know. Luna's been just like, she's just like a maniac. She's not bad. She's just like a maniac. She started going down. There was a big kid slide today that was like one of those big ones. And she went down like this on her side, like this, like not all the other kids bigger than her were afraid to go down the slide. It's like really, really fast. And she went down, not sitting on her butt. She was like that. I was like, this kid is so weird.
You're going to really have some problems ahead of you with that one. In the best way. I mean, when she grows up and she's like an actual adult, she's going to be a force to be reckoned with.
She got a mouth on her too.
Oof. But, those teenage years.
9 through like 17, oof. 18.
Oh.
Luckily, maybe I'll be so old, I'll just be like, ugh, whatever.
I know. I'm trying not to blow a cover, but Lisa's not here yet, Dr. Lisa Lippman.
That's weird.
And I'm wondering if we should do a little hot goss.
Let's do a little hot
goss. Should we do our holiday gift guide #swag bag right now?
Yeah, let's do our #swag bag.
All right, let's go to that. Hang on, guys. All right, so we are going to start off. These are all the best pet parent gifts. I don't know why that's such a tongue twister today.
Pet parent gifts.
So we sourced so many different things for our holiday gift guide, and these two products were our favorite for pets. We are starting with Brutus's broth. I love this. This is a human grade bone broth for your pets. So it was started by sisters. Ooh, your whole screen went so dark. It was so crazy. I love it. You have the beef. I have the chicken. It was. What if
I just went like this?
Matt said before the show, he was like, "You should do a shot and show people."
Yes.
It was started by sisters Sue and Kim, and their father, Tom, came out of retirement to work with them on this because he loved the concept so much. And it all started when somebody asked Sue what she attributed her really big dog Brutus's health and longevity to. He had a number of health issues, and she had been adding bone broth to his diet to not only provide him with a tastier meal, but give him added nutritional benefits, which I think is pretty amazing. So these are the benefits. P.S. Glucosamine, which can improve joint health, has natural nutrients that contribute to overall health, hydrates and nourishes, promotes detoxification by supporting digestion, immunity booster, contains collagen, which promotes healthy hair, skin, teeth, and nails. The packaging is environmentally friendly. They are socially conscious. They partner with animal-friendly charities, and they make so many great products. They have biscuits, which both Keri and I have tapped into for our pets because they love them.
Also, just 2 right now to keep my dog in this room.
Yeah, whatever you got to do,
very
man.
Happy about it.
You don't work with kids or animals, and we do both. And then these to-go bone broth that you add water to, so you can either give them bone broth on the go. You can make biscuits out of them. It's fantastic. I love this. Clementine occasionally gets very picky about food. So we have started to give her chicken broth. So when I found Brutus's, I was like, oh my God, this is literally perfect for her. We all have been drinking bone broth. You know, we'll spend like $15 for a cup of bone broth because it's so healthy for us.
Maybe you will. I make my own.
I do too, but whatever. I was trying to speak to everybody else out there.
Sorry, Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yeah. And now you can bring that home for your pet. And they are offering our listeners and our viewers a code for 20% off your first purchase of broth, biscuits, or holiday bundle with Momtourage 20. Do you want to do the next one, Keri?
Sure. So our next one, here we go, is Well Pure human grade broad spectrum CBD, which absolutely none of it is THC. Just so you know, THC is toxic to pets. So none of this has THC in it. It's premium veterinarian formulated hemp CBD. The formulations in this specific CBD are consistent and triple tested from soil to shelf, guaranteeing absolutely no mold, mildew, pesticides, or heavy metals. Ew, I never thought about having mildew.
I didn't either.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
So CBD works, in case you don't know about CBD and its benefits, but CBD works for pets the same way it works for people and has the same benefits, including stimulating the, I cannot say this, endocannabinoid. Ooh, I did it.
Ooh, you did it great.
system to balance in the body, which helps with a host of medicinally beneficial properties like inflammation, relaxation, muscle aches. It's another company, just like Brutus Broth, that loves animals and gives back to animal charities. Why we love it? Dogs need help with anxiety too. Listen, I'm going to take a hit of this soon because my anxiety is at like a top level. I'm going to mix it with Brutus Broth, my wine, and take a shot. It'll be delicious. And I really love it because Beckett gets bad anxiety from thunderstorms. And so just the other night, I forgot that about him. And the other night we had a crazy thunderstorm here and he went absolutely, absolutely insane. And I just gave him a couple drops and he just chilled out underneath the blanket and we could enjoy the storm together.
That's awesome.
Plus he's getting old. So some of those properties about anti-inflammation and muscle ache, like that's a real thing for him. If I take him for a long walk, he's down for the count. So this really helps.
So on top of the tincture, they also make these great treats. I'm sorry, everything's backwards in the camera. It's hard for me to like do things, but they make these awesome pet treats.
And just so you know, a bottle like the one Ashley was holding retails for about $39.95. You can go to wellpureorganics.com. And if you use the code Momtourage25, you will get 25% off.
And just a reminder, both of those things are our giveaway today. So if you would like a chance to win a really great giveaway for your pet.
We just told you, we didn't tell you what we said we weren't going to tell you, but now we told you that's the giveaway. And it's 100% human grade. So I could take a shot of it right now. I might just.
And all you have to do is comment here or you can text us at, where's that handy graphic, Matt? 918-352-MOMS. Tell us the funniest, weirdest, craziest pet name you've ever heard. And the best winner is going to win a giveaway. All right. You ready for this guest?
Let's get her on here.
All right. Our first guest is one of the most socially influential veterinarians in the United States. She has been seen on Dr. Oz, Inside Edition, People Magazine. She sits on the board of Animal Lighthouse Rescue and is the co-host of the hugely popular podcast, We Don't Deserve Dogs.
Which I was on.
Right, which Keri was on. And still finds time to devote her to her own dog, a Rhodesian Ridgeback, the beautiful Chloe. Please welcome Dr. Lisa Lippman. Hi.
Hi.
Oh my God, look at this whole 70s vibe. I love this. This is like a love story.
Called my parents' house. Yeah.
Oh, no, I mean the sweater, the glasses, the hair. I love it.
Thank you.
You're digging it.
That's
I've got a 70s vibe too, like I'm in a roller disco.
Yeah.
You do too, actually. Yeah,
I look like I'm in Dazed and Confused. It's great.
Perfect.
We're so happy to have you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. My glasses make me look smart. I just want to make sure I look like a doctor.
Thank you.
Got it.
So, the holidays are here and some of the things that come with the holidays are really potentially kind of dangerous for our pets. Can you speak to that a little bit?
Yeah, definitely. So, Thanksgiving just passed, but I think Thanksgiving. Oh, hi.
He's like, you gave me a lot of treats to make me stay in the room. Where are they?
So Thanksgiving just passed, but I think what holds true for Thanksgiving, that holds true for every holiday, is definitely, the food. So what can we feed our pets or not feed our pets, right? And really everything in moderation, right? So they can have a tiny bit of turkey or carrots or things like that. We really want to avoid like the gravy, the sauces, the high fatty stuff. We see pets in the emergency room all the time for pancreatitis following, and that can be precipitated by eating high fatty food, or gastroenteritis, like a little vomiting or diarrhea from, again, getting into food that they shouldn't or that they're not used to.
Me too.
Exactly. And then of course, obviously with like Christmas comes things like, so tinsel or lights that pets will eat sometimes, that can be pretty dangerous. There's a lot of hubbub around poinsettia, and I always kind of like to talk a little bit because a lot of people think it's toxic. It's mildly toxic, so it's not a huge toxin actually. So I wouldn't be afraid, if you don't think your pet's going to eat it. Certainly you can have it in your house, even if your pet does. I wouldn't panic. You could, if they eat a ton of it, you could potentially call ASPCA Poison Control, who I really love. But it's not hugely toxic. So there's a big like myth every year that like people like totally avoid poinsettias because it's a little GI upsetting. So
that's
they
good to
might get a
know.
little vomiting or diarrhea, right? But we don't really expect any other serious toxicity along with poinsettia. So that's one myth I kind of always like to and then just along with the cold weather comes, salt on their feet. You want to make sure you're wiping their feet down when you come in, just a little water and paper towel. So yeah, there's so many things around this time of year, but it's mostly, watching what they eat, making sure they don't get into the tree, and making sure that they're warm in the cold weather. So sweaters, right? We talked a little bit about this, both fashion and function.
Beckett had one earlier, but then he peed on it, so then I had to take it off. Old man issues.
Well, now we know who owns it.
Exactly. So, if I may say, speaking about you wearing your glasses to make you look, like a fancy
I can't
doctor.
keep this headphone in. Sorry, I'm not picking.
It's okay. But if you were just like, so every vet I've ever had has either been like a very weathered, crunchy old man, or like Patti Smith, the singer, like long, gray, straggly hair. I have to say, you are the most attractive, cutest vet I have ever seen in my entire life. Now, speaking from someone who has been called cute a lot, being 5 foot and looking the way that I do, have you found this has helped or hindered? I feel like it's a mixed bag for me in my career. Like, it's helped in certain ways and in other ways it hasn't. I sort of think I should have become a pediatrician because maybe it would have helped. But do you think it's helped or hindered your being a vet?
Yeah, that is a really good question. I think just like you, Keri, it's always a little bit of both, right? So there's always such a double standard to everything that we do, especially in medicine, right? So people have this perception of doctors or people in the medical profession that, what is the definition of professional? I don't know if you saw a little while ago, they came out, there were these surgeons in that published a journal article that somehow got through a peer review process, only looking at women and basically stating that women in bikinis, women doctors in bikinis, women doctors who were drinking were quote unquote unprofessional. And Instagram had a field day. I mean, you saw every hot doctor posting in their bikinis,
God bless,
hashtag medkini. This is me unprofessional. Yeah, so I know. I was like, please give me all the hot doctors.
Yeah.
Please. Like, I will take all the hot, smart, competent doctors. You guys should check out Dr. Candy's Survival. As a matter of fact, she is this badass emergency physician who lives on Hawaii, and she talks about how she's like, I will save your life. I will put the chest tube in when you're dying, when the shit hits the fan, and I'll do it all in a bikini. It's just absolutely totally incredible. So there is definitely a lot of double standard. So there's like one really well-known veterinarian, Dr. Evan Anton, who I think he's great. We were on Dr. Oz together. He's very nice. Has a ton of photos, with his shirt off, which is totally fine. Obviously, women in bikinis, it's just a double standard. The other thing is that if you look at also all of the men who are, in veterinary medicine, anybody who's gotten a lot of media attention or media accolades in veterinary medicine in particular, or surrounding animals, have all been men. So everyone from Steve Irwin to Evan Anton, Dr. Pohl, Cesar Millan, which have lots of things to say about Cesar Millan. He's not in any way, shape, or form a professional, but all of them have been men. And so I've been really angling to change that. It just needs to change. Veterinary medicine is about 80% women now. And as a medical profession is changing as well. So I really aim to change that. And so I think, just like being a defendant in front of a juror, they believe you more if you're better looking, unfortunately. So there's something to be said for that with the human psyche. I don't really know. I'm not the best looking, but I don't think it hurts not to be ugly and to care about what I look like a little bit. So.
Yeah. So we are totally going to take advantage of the fact that we have a vet right here. We're going to ask you some personal questions about it.
Yeah. So
Ashley, do you want to?
I moved my screen down to give you a little view of Clementine. This is Clementine. She is half Pomeranian, half Chihuahua.
So
she's real cute. She's got a wonky rib and a wonky tail, which is part of why I picked her when she was a little baby puppy. And she's always had the build of being a little
Zoftic. Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah, a little. She's voluptuous.
Yes.
But recently she's gained a lot of weight. I didn't realize that I had switched her food accidentally. And then, so once I realized, I switched her back to her weight management food, and it's been making a difference. But I just don't really know what else to do. You know, she goes for walks. She has a 3-year-old brother that is chasing her around all day. So I just don't know if there's something else we can be doing.
How old is she?
6.
Oh, God, she's so cute. So there's so many things. So, I mean, I guess my first question would be, which food is she on? Is it actually a prescription weight loss diet, or is it like an over-the-counter weight loss diet? It's an over-the-counter weight loss
diet. Yeah. It's Merrick weight management.
So one thing that we could do would be to actually count how many calories she needs to be eating in a day. If you look at the back of a bag, it says like how many kcals per cup. Kcal is the same thing as calories. For some reason in dogs, they just want to make it fancy. So we can actually calculate based on her weight, her age, her body condition, how many kilocalories she should be eating a day. And I can calculate that for you. And then we can make sure that she's actually doing that. The other place that really it gets away from you very quickly is treats, because she's so tiny. Treats should not be more than 10% of their caloric intake. So for example, if her caloric intake is, let's say 200 kilocalories a day, she shouldn't be eating more than 20 calories in treats a day. I mean, that's just so hard. It's like I take a bite, she takes a bite. You know, it's really hard.
Well, and a 3-year-old brother constantly dropping food doesn't help either.
Exactly. So we have to take into account everything that goes into her mouth, including like raw hides or things that you wouldn't even like think of as treats. So counting. So usually I find where it gets away from most people is with the treats. We don't want to cut back with their food by more than 10%, because then we could be cutting into their nutritional, and we could be giving them a nutritional deficit as well. So it's important to, I think, you know, if she gets a lot of treats, that's definitely where you're going to get the most benefit by trying to cut back or substituting them for healthier treats. So like green beans, carrots, ice cubes. Some dogs love ice cubes. Like if I was as easily amused with an ice cube, I'd be set. I'd be so set. So
I could definitely fit in my pants pre-COVID, that's for sure.
I know. So replacing her treats with probably more fresh, lower carb treats, and watching that if she gets a lot of them. So
okay,
and then we can calculate if you want after.
Yeah. Thank you. I love that. That'll be good.
Yeah.
Keri, what's your disgusting question?
All my questions were disgusting. So as my old man has gotten a little bit older, we get some of these like grosser old animal. Beckett, you're perfect.
I love my oldies, my gold.
Yes. So he gets these like sores that fill up with, I guess, like sebaceous, whatever. I don't know. They're like little cysty things that one I thought I was so scared it was cancer because it was really big on his head.
Yeah.
And when I took him to the vet, she was like, "This has made my day. I'm going to pop this thing. It's like Dr. Pimple Popper. It's going to be so gross. It's the best. Thank you for saving this for me." Like, she's like, best thing. But he gets them like all over the place. Some of them are not that big, and so I don't bother them, but he has them all over the place, and they seem to bother him a little bit because I know he has sensitive skin. We have like lanolin and stuff that we put on it, or like a spray that we put on him, but they seem to bother him because he itches them really bad, and then they get kind of scabby and bloody. Like, what can I help do with this little old man coat that's dry and gets these little bumpers?
He's so cute. So I think I would love to see them. But I think one thing that you can do that I really love overall for like everything is just super anti-inflammatory is fish oil. And fish oil is great for skin health, heart health, eye health, coat health. I've had my dog on it like since she was 2 for just maintenance health. It's actually the only thing proven for osteoarthritis to be anti-inflammatory, even over like a joint supplement like glucosamine and chondroitin. So you can keep him, I don't know if you were able to bathe him, but you can bathe him in like a calming type of shampoo.
We do that in oatmeal shampoo. And then the fish oil, you just put it, is it like oil that you put over the food?
Yeah, exactly. So there's over the counter, I like Nordic Naturals or Well-Actin, or I can actually prescribe one for you that I really love, the one that I use for my dog. If you use it in prescription strength, you can guarantee that it's, of therapeutic benefit. You have to be careful. I think not just any supplement. I would definitely always ask your vet, because supplements are like really unregulated and can be totally shady. So picking the right one, I think is going to be really good for his skin health. And then, ultimately, if they continue to like scab or get infected or anything else like that, sometimes we just take them off and it's just easy. Even with like a little local, anesthetic, he doesn't have to go under. I have to see them, but sometimes they can do that under a little local. Just take them off, and this way you don't, the skin underneath it heals and you don't have to worry about it getting scabbed. I just did something very similar in my dog where she had a skin tag, and I was debating taking it off, and Richie was like, "That's imperfection." So hospital. So we took it off.
Yeah, I think he's just in general like kind of because he has hair, he's a hair dog. He just gets kind of dry. That's always been an issue, even when he wasn't old. But just like me, as I get older, I get drier. I need a little help, more lotion,
some butter, right? What's the name? August. He needs La Mer.
Yes, La Mer. We were just talking about how J-Lo uses La Mer on her face, but on her whole body.
Oh, hello.
That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money,
honey.
I put this face to wrong use.
Yeah.
I know, evidently. Definitely her ass is as important as her face.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
It is absurd.
It
All
is.
right. Are you ready for some fun, quick fire questions?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, you ready?
So.
All right. These are just off the cuff, quick responses.
Okay.
All right. What has been the most surprising thing you have discovered about animals in your career?
The immense amount of sex stuff there is to talk about, of course. I mean, all of the things. I just, on my last podcast, we talked about pigs fear jizzing. So I have a friend who
I'm sorry, what? Pigs what?
Pigs fear jizzing.
Yeah. So I have a friend who is a large animal vet, and she talks about how like when she goes and like the pigs get nervous, they just like jizz everywhere. They cannot stand. They're just like, I'm sorry.
Oh, my husband too. It's no problem.
Yeah, and they can't stop them. And they actually have spiral shaped penises. So like,
I've heard that. So they like hook.
It just goes. Yeah, it just goes.
It's like a firecracker.
The immense amount of sex stuff is never, look, I'm a doctor. Vagina is still funny. So
Me too. What is naturally the funniest animal?
So many. Weasels are really funny. Ferrets are pretty funny. I think you asked me once what I worked on. One of the most exotic animals I worked on was the mountain tapir. They look like snuffleupaguses, right? But ferrets are really funny. They do really funny things. Yeah.
I had a roommate who had a bunch of ferrets. That was an odd thing.
What animal has the weirdest poop? We wouldn't be the Momtourage if we didn't talk about poop somehow.
Oh, poop is everything. I always say poop is everything and poop is everywhere. So like when you poop, like it goes everywhere. Poop is everywhere. Probably people are pretty fascinated with actually like ruminant poops, so like deer, goats, they poop, in little balls. And so that's because of the way their digestive tract is shaped in like little, like almost like a sausage like factory. It's
sausage legs.
So it makes these little balls of poop.
They're all over my backyard.
Yeah, whenever you have a baby, right, or an animal, everything turns to poop. Did they poop? How is the poop? What's the poop look like? Yeah, poop is everything. Yeah. So
now this question is really my question, and we'll tell you why in a second. Do you think bird people are strange?
Yeah.
Oh,
good. I told you, Ashley.
I mean, but I'm playing Dr. Dolittle for the rest of my life, so I really am not judging. I'm just saying.
Right. They're a little bit odd.
Birds are dinosaurs. Birds are definitely a little dinosaurs. They live a really long time, right? So you have to have a major connection, full commitment. They really are like it should be ingrained in somebody's life. So but I'm an odd duck too. So.
My husband and I have had this argument for so long, and I've been like, I want a bird. And he's like, no, man, bird people are weird.
Yeah, but that's not an argument to me. I mean, so what? So what? We're just good. We're just good. Spice
What
it
do you
up.
think is the best first pet for a kid?
I think my first pet was a guinea pig. I think they're really great first pets. Like their temperaments are usually pretty good. They're so cute.
I also like that they're a little bigger, so they're hard to lose. Gerbils are really hard to lose.
Right. That's exactly
easy
kind of
to
what was going
lose.
through my
Yeah.
mind. Yeah. Hamsters, gerbils, they get loose, they get out. They're really like masters at getting loose and getting into places. So I think that's a tougher first pet. Guinea pigs are pretty hardy. They live a couple of years. They're really cute.
Yeah,
I
they're
would
really
highly
cute.
recommend a guinea pig. Yeah.
I like they always have like emo bangs.
Yeah.
Guinea pigs, I love that.
Yeah. they're cute.
Okay, this is definitely a question. Do you think that animals see ghosts or communicate with the dead?
Yeah. You can just stop right there. Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Whenever I see an animal just like staring off into the yonder, I'm like, he's looking at ghosts.
That's how I feel.
That's
Yep.
it. Yep.
And last quick fire
And that's
question.
my professional opinion.
Thank you.
Oh, okay, good. Last quick fire question. To sleep with your dog or not?
Do I have to answer this in like one quick
No.
succession? Yes. I have slept with my dog since she was 10 weeks old. I think I tried her in a crate for about 5 minutes. I actually brought her to a world-renowned veterinary behaviorist at school when she was 10 weeks old. And I said, should I be sleeping in the bed? Because it's so confusing. Everything you hear is so confusing.
Yeah.
And she was like, well, do you want to sleep in bed with her? And I was like, yeah. And so I never really thought I'd have a boyfriend. My dog's 75 pounds now. She's like having another dude in the bed. So probably the one thing I would have done was I would have taught her to be invited up onto the bed rather than just like thinking the bed is her own. So if I had to do it again, I might do it a little bit differently, but I mean, I love sleeping with her.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
but
my
it's
favorite
dirty.
thing.
Yeah, it's dirty. So I mean, I would recommend like wiping down their paws and stuff. You take certain risks, but like, hey, we don't live in a bubble. I live on the edge.
Yeah.
That's how I live on the edge. Yeah.
All right, it's time for our game of the evening. And the game is guess the celebrity pet.
Do I answer?
No, you're
Okay.
going to answer. We're going to put the pet's name.
Okay.
No, yeah, we're going to tell you their name and we're going to show you a picture and you're going to guess who the celebrity is.
That has the pet.
Okay. First one up is Meredith Grey, a Scottish fold cat.
Oh, this is Taylor Swift.
Yay! Okay, second one is.
her cats.
Yeah. I was going to put both and I was like, that's too obvious if I put them both up.
I just know her in Scottish Fold.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Second one, Tinkerbell, the Chihuahua.
Is this Paris Hilton?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good. You know your celebrity pets.
I just know Paris Hilton was responsible for the massive explosion of chihuahuas in shelters.
Yes.
I have a half Chihuahua and I don't even understand it, but she's different. Meatball, an English bulldog.
Adam Sandler.
Yes.
This is now embarrassing.
I
have
would have
no
known
idea.
these two, honestly, so it's okay.
Okay, the next one, Choupette. And that is a Birman cat.
Ooh. I don't know. I'm going to go with a Kardashian.
Karl Lagerfeld.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Toulouse, a Beagle Chihuahua mix.
Ooh. I'm going to go with the Kardashian.
Also
I'm
close.
just going to keep going till I get one. They have like 1 million dogs. They're like,
They do.
I don't think they care about them, but
They
yeah.
do. Yeah. That is Ariana Grande.
Oh.
That actually looks like Ariana
It
Grande,
does,
frankly.
So
She just needs a high pony. Sushi, the Pomeranian.
Is this Lisa? No, not Lisa Vanderpump. A Kardashian.
Sort of. Northwest.
Yes.
Kanye West, yes.
Northwest has her own dog now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Apparently it was Kim's and she gave, I don't know. There's a whole story. Who
Okay.
knows? Norman, an Italian greyhound.
Oh my God, I love him. I don't know. Why don't I know? Oh, also, is this? Wait, I know. I actually do know.
Go with it.
Yeah,
Go with it.
This is Kendall or Kylie. One of them.
Yes.
Kylie, yes.
Kylie.
They're the same. It's fine. It's
Yeah.
fine.
You heard it. Yeah.
Yes. And then we have Watcha, the beagle.
This is Andy Cohen's dog.
Yeah, but
You
didn't
aced this. Wow.
he have to give away Watcha?
No. Oh, yes, he did. He had to rehome him because he was getting aggressive with Ben.
He was
Yeah.
aggressive. So Watcha used to come to a clinic that I worked at, and the receptionist was so afraid of him, she would like throw him treats like from afar. So he was
rehomed.
He was known to be quite the aggressor.
It happens, I guess. Lisa, thank you so much for
Did I
joining
win?
us.
You did.
I'm so competitive.
You win this dog. He's being sent to you. You win
Yes.
this dog.
You win.
Having me.
I'm trying to make it look like he's wearing sunglasses. There you go.
Can you tell the people where to find you? Plug yourself.
Yes, thank you. You did it for me. That's great.
Yes.
Dr. Lisa Lippman. If you even just type in like Dr. Lisa DRLISA on Instagram, it comes up. I do a bunch of pet tips there. I take your questions. I have a community where you can text me. There's PetCon coming up, which is like come meet all your favorite pet influencers. That's this Saturday, December 5th. You can find all the links on my PetCon. You can have a one-on-one chat with me. Video chat. It'll be so much fun because I'm so much fun. And that's all.
And then listen to your podcast, We Don't Deserve Dogs, on Apple Podcasts.
Thank you. So yes, We Don't Deserve Dogs because we don't.
Look at that.
I know. We don't deserve them. So We Don't Deserve Dogs I do with my comedian boyfriend, Richie Redding, who is real funny. I love him. So.
And I went to high school with him.
Yeah,
Spirit high school, class of 1990.
That's right. Didn't we find out like you guys were married at one point or something?
Pretty much, yeah.
I mean, we've been looking for a sister wife, so just let me know if you're still interested.
Perfect. I mean, that sister wife is pretty good. Yeah. Save me some money, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, everything. Money, childcare. I mean, it makes sense, I think.
I know it makes sense. We'll talk.
Okay.
Thank you so much. It was such a pleasure.
Yeah.
Tell your parents we said hello.
Yes, I will. They'll say hi, honey. Okay.
See you soon, Dr. Lippman. Bye.
Look at Beckett staring right into the camera.
I know. He's so good. Clementine is fidgeting. All right, let's move on. Let's go to our next guest because we are so excited about this. Our next guest is a psychic medium, a Reiki healer, and animal communicator. Please welcome Natalie Lucia. Hi.
Hi, ladies. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Oh.
What is that? Oh, your drink.
Yes.
My drink.
What are you drinking?
I am drinking Bailey's. Very slowly.
It looked like a cauldron for a second. I was like, are you drinking out of a cauldron? Oh.
I thought it was a flask, and I was like.
And it says mine, just in case anybody gets confused. It's mine.
I like your style. So we are so excited to have you on. We have been just talking about this for weeks. You've been booked so far in advance, and we have been talking about this for so long. Can you tell us a little bit about what you do and how this whole process works?
Okay, so yes. So what I do is, since we have live animals today, I will connect with them telepathically. And how we explain it is I actually connect heart to heart and eye to eye. And the reason why I do eye to eye is because the eyes are the gateway to the soul. You know, and that's what's really important, because a lot of people you'll bump into, it drives me crazy. It makes me want to spiritually put my hands around their neck when they say animals don't have a soul, because they're absolutely wrong. So for me, I connect with them in that manner. I respect them. They come first. I hope you guys are okay with anything that they share, because I don't hold back. You know, sometimes they tell our deepest, darkest secrets, or things that, you know, that they think is funny, but you may not. And it's just a matter of building that trust, and they see my colors. So they see that. So if they don't like my colors, they literally will be like, back off, bitch. You know, like, you're not the one, you know, like that kind of thing. Or they'll say, you know what, this is what's happening. This is what's going on. Or they'll also tell me, I'll use mom as an example. My mom needs me because she needs to know this. So it's really amazing how I'm just a conduit. That's all I am. You know, they're using me, my images, my emotions, my feelings in order to share stuff to get their messages through.
It's amazing. Will you give us a reading of Clementine and Beckett?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh my God. So we have our live dogs here. We also have photos in case something, you know, like Clementine won't look. She's wants to go to sleep. It's like 6 hours past her bedtime.
You know, my biggest thing is I don't know how I'm going to get past pig jizz because I'm on the waiting room and I'm just like hysterical laughing. And I'm like, oh my God, how am I following this up?
Yeah.
Like, who could follow that up? Really? Like, honestly, let's get to the bottom of
These
stuff.
two faces can follow up pig jizz. Oh.
Yes, they can. Yes, they can. So how I work, what I will ask is for you to give me a yes, no, I don't know. Please don't be nice to me. If it's a no, it's a no.
Okay.
If it's an I don't know, I'm going to say, listen, mom doesn't know. I need things to get a little bit deeper. You know, that kind of thing. I know Clementine. I'm sorry. What's the other baby's name?
Beckett.
Okay.
Beckett.
Oh, TT. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm going to start with Clementine for a second.
Okay.
Because Clementine is actually sharing me with me right now. And I'm sorry I talk fast. If I talk too fast, let me know.
Go for it.
Can't help it. This is what they do to me. Because it's like Clementine's just like, okay, we're going to get right to the point right now. Because I'm just like done and annoyed. Like I need to be put down and I need to like not put down, but just put down on the ground. Let me just go to bed. I want to crawl into my covers. Can you please fluff my pillow for me? Like this is what we're doing right now. I know that there was a point where someone was not feeling well in the house though. Was there someone recently, I would say the last 3 or 4 months that like either had like a congestion thing, not COVID, everything's COVID, everybody thinks. But I want to talk about a congestion thing and like stuffiness in the nose area. Was there something going on with someone in the home that was not well?
Not that I can think of. No, not physically.
You're going to tell me no. I'm going to tell you yes.
Okay.
So if you could just give me 1 minute, because I just want to dig a little deeper, because what I am hearing is that we had to have soup or certain food fed. And Clementine is sharing with me that I don't want that stuff. I don't want the soup. I don't want the little veggies. That's not my thing. But I know that there's someone in the family that makes homemade soup.
Yeah.
Give me a no if it's a no, but I know there's
No.
someone in the family that makes homemade soup.
Yeah.
So Clementine is saying, don't ever try to give that to me. Okay. So that's what I'm going to say, because this is my personality. You try to trick me, and I want to share this very, very, very deeply. You try to trick me with trying to hide certain things in certain foods to get me to take certain stuff. So I feel like, was there a time where Clementine had to either take antibiotics or had to have something medicine-wise, and you had to hide it?
Matt? Yeah, probably at some point, but nothing serious.
No, nothing serious, but I know that there's something that it might have even been a heartworm pill. There's something that I had to take that I did not want, but you had to hide it because I had to take it.
Yes.
And I played the game. Played the game. Clementine is also giving me August as significant. So it will be a birthday, anniversary, a month of passing for you or someone close to you in the family. So I know August would be significant.
Yes.
How is it significant?
I believe that's when my grandmother passed.
Okay. Was grandma the one with the soup?
No, I
Okay.
make the soup mostly.
Who is the Mary in the family?
Mary?
And it could be a middle name. It sounds like Mary, unless I'm jumping to the next person.
Except Marie and Mary.
Yeah, you know what? I don't know who this is, but we had somebody on the show who was a psychic, a couple for Halloween, who also said that somebody named Mary was coming through, and I don't know who this person is. And they said it for me also.
Then you're going to have to find out who this person is, because Clementine's sharing Mary with me. But I feel like it could be, it's going to sound crazy, but I feel like this could be someone who used to live in the home that you live in now.
Oh, I got chills. Okay.
No, not like, but Clementine's just sharing, like, I know what's going on. I know that, like I know, and I can see, and I can feel what's going on and what's happening. Clementine is very aware of who comes into your house and who leaves your house, living people, just so you know. Clementine is saying, if I don't trust someone, I'm going to let you know.
Yes.
I'm going to let you know. And it takes me a moment to warm up. So I want you to know that also, because Clementine says, this is my family. This is my family. Don't mess with my family.
Yeah.
Don't mess with me. Clementine's saying, like, I better get what I want when I want it, how I want it, but don't mess with my family also. So I feel like watch, because we have to see who's coming in. Very, very cautious. There's one window that Clementine likes to watch out of, and I feel like I could see the road and I could see who's there. and I watch very carefully. And if a
All
leaf
day.
falls the wrong way, I'm going to let you know that leaf fell a way that I did not like.
Yes.
So just know that Clementine is saying, thank you very much for giving me the life you've given me, because I feel like you do love, support, cater, helicopter a little bit too much, but you do that. But saying like, thank you for doing what you do, because I don't think you realize how connected we are and how much I appreciate you being aware of my needs in such a quick and caring manner, if you could understand what I mean by that.
Yeah.
So I leave you with that from Clementine. And also, I think my nails need to be trimmed a little bit, because I could hear them on the floors, just so you know. I just heard them. So just so you know, I think they might need to be trimmed a little bit.
Okay. Okay.
And we're going to find out who Mary is, because I know there's a Mary there. So
Yeah.
we'll find out who Mary is.
Okay.
Let me jump to Beckett for a second. Beckett is not a cat dog.
No, he likes to eat their poop.
Because I have to say that, like, my cats are all around and I like threaten them beforehand. I'm like, please, no noise, no knocking things over, no fighting. And Beckett's like, I could smell them. Like, I could smell them. Like, that's what I'm feeling. I could smell them, literally. But Beckett is a very different feeling or personality. I feel like wherever Beckett is, as long as you're with him, kind of chill. Kind of let me just chill and let me just be happy right here. Where I feel like Clementine's more like, what's going on in the other room? I need to be a part of what's going on over there. So Beckett's more like relaxed and kind of like, let me relax with things. I do feel like there's some teeth issues going on with Beckett, because he's bothering me, especially in the back teeth. So I just want to check that, because he's sharing with me that might be teeth cleaning time, but just watch, because I feel like there's a little bit more going on. If we take care of,
he's lost a lot. He's very old, so he's lost a lot of teeth.
And the teeth are really like, if we take care of him, it will keep him healthy as he goes on. But he is telling me that the gentleness of the teeth and the ears as well. So I feel like there was some ear stuff going on also in the past, or he's prone to ear issues, because he's making me itchy and also like kind of stinky ears in a way, if I could say that.
Yeah.
In a way. Wait a minute. Which one of you dressed up your dogs for Halloween, or did you both do that? Okay, because I just want to tell you that I just heard, can you just mention how stupid I looked in my Halloween costume? So I just have to say that, because I'm like, oh my God, that jumped out of nowhere. So I knew that right away. Well, I feel like Beckett just wants to please you and just wants you to be happy as much as you want Beckett to be happy. I get that. But he's more of like, let me just make you happy. Let me just give you the love you need. When you're stressed and you have anxiety, I want to rub myself, my body on you, and I want to feel you, because I want to take that anxiety and that stress away. And I want to make you feel better. I want to take that away. Well, no offense, Clementine would be like, suck it up, move on. You got more work to do. You know, that's the energy difference between the two of them. Beckett's talking to me about, and is it okay if I share everything for a second?
Absolutely, 100%.
Okay, because Beckett's sharing me that there was either a cancer scare or a cancer for someone close in the family, because he's sharing with me the cancer. So I dropped my pen cap.
Well, I just had a close friend die of cancer, and we've had
cancer?
No, but I do have a family member that has also passed from breast cancer.
Okay, because that's what I want to talk about, because Beckett's just sharing the fact of knowing and the awareness of having someone around that had the cancer, but they are pulling me towards the breast area. And It's just a matter of that you're being watched over and that he sees it. So that's why I'm sharing this with you, because he feels that you don't realize how much you're loved from the other side. And that sometimes we forget. So that just for you to know that you do have what we will call your angels, who are your loved ones watching over you. So when you feel down and like you're having a struggle or a hard time not being able to move forward, and you have Beckett leaning on you, trying to help you, you also have family members on the other side that are standing and just kind of trying to lift you up and get you through that moment of difficulty. I'm going to use it as a moment, because that's what we have. But Beckett's very chill, happy, relaxed. Let me do what I need to do. While Clementine's like, I feel a piece of hair that's stuck between my toes. That's not mine, Mom. It's yours. Can you please get it out right now? Because it's bothering me. But that's just the personalities that they both have. And I know October is significant also, because I'm getting October as very significant.
Well, that's when his birthday is, and it's when my daughter was born too.
Oh, so it's like a double whammy. It's like a birthday, you know?
And I feel bad, because when I had her, I forgot his birthday, and he's been my baby, and I forgot his birthday that one year when I had her, and I felt so bad about it.
I didn't even mention that. He just said October is very significant. So that's just a matter of saying, like, just know I'm there for you. I'm bringing up October because I know that it's something that will touch your heart, just to let you know that what I am saying is not my words, but it's Beckett's words to share with you how he really feels. But he's like, they're such hams. Like, you just want to like squeeze them and love them, you know? And then it's like, one of them has really bad gas at times, though. I'm sorry.
That's probably Clem.
Yeah. I'm like, sometimes like you're sitting there and you're like, whoa.
I always you always say Clem doesn't have gas. And I'm like, that was nasty, Clem.
That's what every week when we do the show, and Keri's always like, Clementine farted during the show. And I'm like, no, she didn't. She doesn't fart, but yeah, she does.
Well, yeah, she just gave me a little whiff of that. And I was like, ooh, thank you. Thank you. But that's her way of showing like I'm in control. Like, here, Beckett's getting a little bit too much attention right now. Let me just annoy Natalie for a second, get her attention and bring it back to me because I'm the queen.
That's a very Clementine thing to do.
And I just want to share with the audience that I got Beckett as my emotional support animal. So everything that you said, and I suffer from really bad anxiety. And I got him after I was robbed in my house and had PTSD. And so he is exactly that. He healed me during all my really terrible anxiety and emotion times. That's exactly what he's done for me. Exactly.
Which is beautiful because you gave him a purpose. And that's what they have. They all have a purpose. And sometimes we get in the way and we don't allow them to succeed in their purpose. So you're allowing him to succeed in what his soul wants to do. Which is beautiful.
I love that. Can I ask one specific question?
Of course.
Does Clementine have any grievances with her brother? Her human brother?
Her human 3-year-old brother?
Yeah.
I heard you earlier saying something about having a 3-year-old. No, but I keep seeing this. So I feel like your son doesn't realize, and it's kind of like with the food or the cookie. I feel like it's a cookie.
Oh, I think he realizes. Yeah.
He doesn't realize. I don't think he realizes. I really don't. I think it's more like, like I think he talks or, and like kind of talks. I think he's very hands with it. And Clementine's like, one of these days, one of these days, I'm just going to catch it. Like, that's what I feel. But I don't feel any.
That's
if
good.
anything, I feel like I need to watch because if anybody I'm the only one who can. I'm sorry.
That's a dog?
That's my beast.
Oh, I love him.
And she.
Her.
Yeah. Piper. Sorry. There's no such thing as quiet in my house, just so you know.
She's like, I want to talk.
Yeah, well, what she's saying right now is like, these damn kids, thank God they're out of the house right now, because let me tell you something, they drive me crazy. Poor Clementine, But I feel like Piper. Sit.
I love that.
Say hi. Say hi, Will.
Come here, Piper.
You ran. Look, see, she knows better. She knows better than being on camera. She's taking it away from me. No, I'm just kidding. But Clementine, I feel like, is very protective. Like, no one can mess with. Even as a little baby, I still have to sit near the crib. Yeah. I still have to sit near the chair. I still have to be close because I need to know what's happening.
Yeah. Okay. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. I always worry that she resents him, but I'm happy to hear that. Thank you.
No. Can I just ask? Oh, this is really private.
No.
I didn't mean to make that face, but are you planning on having another child?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
People keep asking you.
Yeah, why? That you got to spill it.
Because I see another.
God, go to the psychic. The other psychic too.
I'm sorry, but I have to say I see another. And I want to say that I'm going to say it the way you want to hear it. And then I'm going to say it the way I'm receiving it.
Yeah.
I'm receiving it as twins, but I'm going to say, don't worry, don't panic. It's probably going to be June, Gemini, where you find out something. So it could be that. But I do see that dual too. So I do see that. But
I really don't want another one. Can I do things to stop it?
No, you're just going to get that. Well, that pink is just going to jizz all over you.
with his corkscrew little penis.
Oh my God, yeah.
Drink cheers.
Cheers. Oh my God. That is so funny. Scott, this was amazing. You are so gifted and just thank you so much. What a true pleasure. Will you come back, please?
Absolutely.
Oh my God.
So
That was amazing.
Tell all the people where they can find you. Like, plug yourself.
Oh, plug myself. I'm on Facebook, Natalie Lucia Medium. I'm on Instagram. You could find me. My website's natalieluciamedium.com. I do readings. I do everything. You know, I have 2 shows twice a week. One is dedicated to animals. It's called Animal Whispers, and it's on the Spirit Realm Network. And the second one is Beyond the Veil, because when we go beyond the veil is when we see our loved ones on the other side. And that's dedicated to people who are passed and animals that are passed.
That's amazing.
Well.
We have to have you back, not just for pet stuff, for all kinds of.
Just be careful what might come out, because I have no filter. You know, the
No,
New
that's
Yorker
right.
me has no filter.
Neither do we. It's totally okay. It's all right. We welcome it.
I know. I just want to say that my dog had, and then I'll wrap it up. But my dog had 2 near-death experiences, and before he was really well again, he was living in this kind of like nether space where I really, and other people who did not know my dog as well as I do, agreed when they were around him. He was communicating.
Oh,
He was like he was like half in and half out, and was doing the craziest kind of like communicating with spirits thing. And then when he got better, the like veil closed a little bit. It was very weird. There was like a 4-month period where it was like, everyone was like, whoa, what is happening with your dog? I'm like, he's half in this world, half out of this world. I think they're trying to, whoever is trying to decide if he's going to stay on this plane or go.
and I'll tell you, the truth is that they have a choice. So if he chose to come back because it's so much more peaceful over there, it's because he felt his job wasn't done and he needed more time with you. So that was a conscious decision that he made.
Oh, I love
that was a conscious decision he made.
That's
Natalie,
right.
what a pleasure you are. Thank you. What a beautiful gift you have. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you guys for having me on. It was so much fun.
Give that dog a kiss. Now's your time. Now's your time.
Yeah, my beast.
Have
Exactly.
a great holiday, and we'll see you in the new year
You
for
too.
sure.
Take care, ladies.
Thank you.
It was nice
Thank
to see
you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
I'm not having another kid.
Listen, 2 people now have said that.
Oh, God. All right, listen. Do we have
All
a
right,
giveaway
should we do a
winner?
winner?
Yes.
We do. Hold on. I got to check the text.
All right, in the meantime, let me tell them what they're winning. They're winning Brutus's bone broth biscuits in chicken and beef. Bone broth in chicken and beef. These to-go packets, some miscellaneous toys, dog towel, a bowl, the tincture from Well Pure, as well as the treats from Well Pure. It is a total value of $115, guys. It's
Here
a
we go.
really good giveaway.
You ready?
Yes.
We got Sam Stacks.
Oh.
Sam Stacks from New Jersey. What?
I said, what?
I was like, what? What's wrong? Sam Stacks from New Jersey said the funniest dog name she ever had was she had a boxer named Wolford Brimley. I hope she fed that dog Quaker Oats, and I hope that dog did not have the diabetes.
The diabetes.
How about a bulldog?
Sam.
Oh my God. Sam, you are getting a lot of stuff.
Yeah, a lot of stuff. And for those of you who want to also win this giveaway, but didn't because whatever, the pet name wasn't that great. You can enter on our Instagram page tomorrow at Momtourage Podcast. We are doing the same giveaway. It is going up in the morning. Lastly, don't forget that if you head to the link in our bio on our Instagram page, there are coupon discount codes for all of the brands that have been a part of the holiday gift guide, #swag bag, and you want that. Lastly, what a great show. What a pleasure. This was so great. Thank you to Dr. Lisa Lippman. Thank you to Natalie Lucia. Thank you to my beautiful, wonderful co-host and life partner. Thank you
me
to
or Matt?
you. Thank you to my other life partner, Matt. And
Thank
our
you to the beautiful
director.
Clementine and Beckett.
Yep. Come back next week for our Hanukkah show with guest Allie Levine. And make sure to rate, review, and subscribe. And if you send us a picture of your review, we will send you some Momtourage merch.
Super swag. You get some swag.
We love you all. Stay safe. See you next week.
Bye.
Okay, that's our show today, folks. Thank you so much for giving us a listen. Please do not forget to rate, review, and subscribe. We are out here on our own, and these things really, really matter.
We want to hear from you. Tell us what you want to hear. Email us at momtouragepod@gmail.com.
Follow us on Instagram at Momtourage Podcast to hang out with us all week long.
We are here for you. You are not alone. We got you. So go ahead, girl. Know this posse is behind you and go slay. Momtourage is written and produced by Ashley Smith and Keri Sotero. Recorded and mixed by Lee Mars. Our theme song, MILF, is by the band Mama Drama. You can find them on Instagram at Mama Drama Band or mamadramaband.com.